Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn more about how to organize a Google Calendar. And so this is a great way to stay organized and to schedule your appointments, schedule reminders. It's a good way to almost train your brain to get used to-do lists and tasks. So this is a great management tool for your personal life or for a business or for hobbies, whatever you choose to use it. So today we're looking at the Google platform, but you can really actually use this for most calendars. So Yahoo has one, Outlook has one. Every other email service typically has an accompanying calendar. So in Google, you can go up into the corner and you can see all of your different apps. And so we essentially just click this calendar. I have deselected all of my current calendars, and so if I were to put them back, you can see some things come up, and then I've got birthdays in my personal calendar, my blogging calendar, and a task list. So we're just going to go kind of basically through how to create a invitation and how to create a different calendar. Most calendars will give you a default, and so Sarah Wilson, which is my name, is my default calendar. So when I select it, it's showing on this calendar screen, the view. And so even if you deselect it, it doesn't mean that you deleted it, it just means it's not currently being viewed. So let's say tomorrow I'm going to put in that, let's just say at 6 o'clock a.m. I'm going to schedule to make coffee. So I would just click, and this is the quick way of scheduling an appointment. You just click right into the calendar and you hit save, and there you go. So there's a few things you can do now. Let's say I wanted to make it a little bit more descriptive, and I was going to click it, and I can make another one, and I'm going to go to more options, which is going to bring me to this screen, and I'm going to say make coffee, and then I'm going to add a location. And let's say I'll put, I'm going to put, let's see, East Lake, Birmingham. And you can see that this is syncing with my calendar, or I'm sorry, not my calendar, but actual live, it's syncing with live places in Google Maps. And so you can either select one of these, like so if I wanted to select it, here I could do that, or you can just leave it like by hitting tab or getting off of that screen. So that's pretty awesome. And you can add guests. You can allow these guests to invite other people or see the guest list, modify the event, and do you want to be shown as busy or free? And so a good example of why you'd be shown as busy or free is, let's say that I wanted to alert people that I was unavailable during this time, then I would just keep it as busy. It's also going to show you that you can send yourself a reminder before. So if I'm having this making coffee at 6 a.m., at 6:30 I'm going to get an email reminder and a notification in my calendar. So whether it's on my phone or on my computer, it's going to send me a notification. So you're going to hit save, and there you go. So now you have 2 appointments. So you can also right click on these, and you can color code them. So like if you were, let's say you wanted all of your personal things on your calendar to be pink, you could select it to pink, and you can move it also. So see how I can schedule it. So like let's say I want to move it to Tuesday at 7, or like even if I wanted to move it to Friday at 6 a.m. You have that power to do that. And then let's say you make a mistake, you can just click on it one time with your left click, and you can either email it to someone. So like let's say you want to send it to, let's say I'm going to send it to a different email at edu. So I'm going to send it, subject, hey, I'm making coffee if you want to join me. Oopsie. And then you hit send. And so when you hit send, this person's going to get a copy of your invitation, and they're also going to get a copy of the message you wrote them. and you're going to send yourself a copy as well. And there you go. Now I have just forwarded that invitation, but when you click in there, you can see that I have not invited anyone else to this. Now this is a way you would invite someone. And if I hit save, it's asking you if you want to send. You're going to say yes. There you go. So this has all been added to my calendar. Another interesting thing you can do is you can add a friend's calendar, or you can add a new calendar. So like adding a friend's calendar would be like, let's say you were working on a project with someone. You could add a calendar, you could create a new calendar and then share it with someone. So like, let's say I was going to create a new calendar and it was going to be called social calendar. And then you could add a description, or you could skip that part. I'm going to go to create a calendar. It's thinking. Okay. Asking us if we want to configure the calendar. And so you can select all of these things and see all of these options down here. You just go through them. It's not necessary if it's just kind of something really basic, but I love this part where you can add people. So I'm going to go ahead and add. Okay, and then you can add permission. So like if you want this person to be able to make changes and manage it, you could click that. Otherwise you can just, so they can just see event details and only see if you're free or busy. So what that means is they wouldn't actually be able to see the details of your calendar, but they would be able to see if you were free or busy. So we're going to say I'm going to make changes and we're going to send that. Okay, invite them. Awesome. And so now I'm going to unselect this, and then I could go, and I'm looking just at the social calendar, and let's say I want to create an event. It's all day, and let's make it tomorrow, and then let's make it Sharon's birthday. So because it's just a birthday, it's going to be an all-day event, right? Because your birthday lasts all day. It's on our social calendar, which is currently being coded as yellow, and I'm cool with that. And I'm going to be free. So I am available. So if someone were to look at my calendar, they could see that I am available. Awesome. And see how it goes up there? It's not actually assigned to a time. That's how you know that it's all day long. And so what's really cool about these calendars is you can now select all of them, and you can see all of the different events that are on this on my calendar. So I'm looking at multiple calendars, but this is a great way to keep yourself organized and a really good tool to manage your day and manage your tasks and all the things that you have to do. Thank you.